In a world where love and protection were offered on a deeply spiritual level, someone you held close to your heart betrayed your trust. This person, to whom you had devoted your entire being, failed to appreciate the love and care you gave them. Their actions have left them consumed by a deeply sorrowful energy, a stark contrast to the vibrant spirit they once were. They are now fully aware of their past behavior, recognizing that they acted selfishly and with cowardice, making the connection between you two feel one-sided. It seemed as though you were the only one investing in the relationship, the only one striving to keep the bond alive. But when you chose to cut ties, reclaim your energy, and prioritize your own well-being, they were forced to confront a harsh and undeniable reality. They have come to realize how foolish and immature their actions were, and how they took your love for granted. Now, they find themselves in a situation mirroring what you once endured. They are experiencing the same emotional torment and the same heartbreak that their actions inflicted upon you. They now stand in your place, feeling the full weight of the emotions you once carried and confronting the profound intensity of the soul connection they had previously overlooked. You were too real for them, too genuine in a world where they were entangled in a web of lies. Your authenticity intimidated them because they feared that if you discovered their true self and their actual lifestyle, you would walk away. They were terrified of losing you, not because of the facade they had created, but because they were afraid to reveal who they truly were. What they failed to understand was that you saw through their pretense all along. You loved them not for their wealth or reputation, but for the deep soul bond you shared. You loved them for who they were, not for the image they portrayed. This truth, however, was something they forgot. Now, they are beginning to confront and accept the reality of their past actions. They are now realizing how arrogant and foolish they were for failing to comprehend your love and the vital role you played in their life. Shame weighs heavily on them as they regret their actions, wishing desperately that they could turn back time. Only now do they fully grasp the depth of your love, the love they took for granted when it was theirs to cherish. This realization, however, comes too late, serving as a painful reminder of what they lost due to their arrogance and short-sightedness. Before I met you, my life was unremarkable, like anyone else's. I was caught in the monotonous cycle of daily life, weighed down by an endless list of responsibilities. Each day felt like a mirror image of the one before, a predictable routine as constant as the rising and setting of the sun. Each day was a repetition of the last. I would wake up, go through my tasks, and retire for the night, only to start the same cycle again. I was a creature of habit, doing things more out of obligation than desire, especially when they were expected of me by others. It felt as though I was living life on autopilot, mechanically completing tasks without any real passion or purpose. I accepted responsibilities handed to me, regardless of whether they aligned with my own desires or not. The opinions and expectations of others had a powerful hold over my actions. I prioritized meeting their expectations over acknowledging my own needs and wants. A significant part of my life was consumed by the relentless need for validation. I constantly sought approval, striving to appear perfect in the eyes of others. It was as though I was wearing a mask, concealing my true self from the world. This obsession with maintaining an image of perfection often led me to suppress my own feelings, ignoring the loneliness and sadness that lingered beneath the surface. I often put on a brave face, pretending everything was fine, even though I felt a storm raging inside. There were so many questions that kept me awake at night, questions that seemed to have no answers. Yet, I always felt as though I was the only one asking them. I was afraid to voice these thoughts, fearing that others would see me as weak or vulnerable. I believed that, as a man, I was expected to be strong and unyielding, and admitting to these doubts would shatter that image. Because of this, I kept moving forward, oblivious to the depth of the emotions I was suppressing. I was so preoccupied with maintaining my image and fulfilling my responsibilities that I ignored the emotional turmoil brewing within me. It was easier to keep up appearances than to confront the truth of what I was feeling. I had been suppressing my feelings, pushing them down, and pretending they didn't exist. But suppressed emotions have a way of resurfacing, often with even greater intensity. Now, those buried emotions are causing me immense pain, demanding to be acknowledged after years of neglect. This pain is difficult to describe, yet it feels as real as any physical wound. It serves as a constant reminder of all the emotions I've ignored, the questions I've left unanswered, and the desires I've neglected. Looking back, I realize that my life before meeting you was one lived in denial, a life where I refused to confront the truth of my own feelings. I had been denying my feelings, my desires, and my needs for so long. But meeting you opened my eyes to the importance of acknowledging these parts of myself. It has taught me the value of living authentically and embracing my emotions, rather than suppressing them, and for that, I am deeply grateful. In truth, I am the great pretender, a master of illusion. I have skillfully crafted an image of wellness, projecting confidence and contentment to the world while concealing my true needs and inner struggles. My loneliness is my best kept secret, a private sorrow hidden behind the mask I wear. The version of myself that I present to the world appears confident, happy, and at peace with my decisions. Yet, deep within, I wrestle with immense anxiety, a constant companion that drives me to keep others at an emotional distance. The world inside of me is a stark contrast to the one I show to the outside. I live in a world of constant introspection and contemplation, spending countless hours reflecting on you, on us, and the connection we share. You are the only one who can calm the storm that rages inside me. Yet, in a moment of fear and uncertainty, I pushed you away. Faced with a choice, I took the easy route, the path of least resistance. Despite what it may seem, I spend a lot of time alone, lost in my thoughts, contemplating everything beneath the surface. I am a hopeless romantic, but I hide it behind the facade of being tough and full of myself. It's a defense mechanism, a shield I've built to protect myself from the fear of getting hurt. I know you love me, and I love you too, but I lied. I told you I made the right decision when, deep down, I knew it was the wrong one. Admitting I was wrong would have crushed my ego. I lied about many things, especially when I told you I didn't love you. The truth is, I am still mesmerized by you, captivated by your presence, but now, it's from a distance. I hope you don't know this, but I've been feeling incredibly weak and emotionally drained as time passes without communication with you. I feel the weight of my karma and the sting of everything you've said to me. I know most of it was true, and it's forcing me to confront myself. Right now, you are in the process of regaining balance as the period of emotional turmoil comes to an end. The deep emotional release you've gone through has been effective, and you are slowly returning to your daily life with renewed hope and love energy. There are still some lingering health concerns, such as headaches, sore throat, cold, cough, back pain, neck stiffness, and lower abdomen discomfort. Additionally, some of you may be experiencing bouts of extreme stress, which can be alleviated through practices like yoga, exercise, meditation, or reading transformative books. You are also in the process of identifying the people responsible for the pain in your life, which is pushing you to recognize the deep and genuine connection you share with someone. Moreover, you are undergoing emotional purification as you close karmic loops before getting closer to this person. You may feel a deep sense of loneliness without them, and they are likely to come forward with a heartfelt apology for their past actions. The universe is guiding them to make decisions that benefit both of you. They are also experiencing mental discomfort, as these thoughts keep them awake at night. Your person is open to working on the relationship with you and engaging in honest communication. They feel a strong connection with you, marked by sensual energy and attraction. They often reflect on the power of your energy and are determined not to let you slip away. They recognize that their spiritual journey with you is leading to an awakening, expanding both their mind and heart. They understand that true love has the transformative power to change lives and enhance one's character. They are grateful for the light and lessons you've brought into their life. Your approach to life may give the impression that your journey has been smooth and that life has been consistently kind to you. However, I am fully aware that this perception is far from the truth. I recognize that you have faced numerous challenges, and your unwavering strength is a true reflection of your character. There's something intangible about you that truly inspires me. I often wish I could mirror your grace, your ability to accept, forgive, and understand. Unfortunately, my own reactions to adversity tend to involve blaming others or questioning life's fairness when things go wrong. Even when life does offer me blessings, I often struggle with self-doubt about whether I truly deserve them. My life has become entangled with material attachments, and I carry a deep-seated fear of rejection, abandonment, and the looming presence of loneliness. Yet, when I look at you, I am in awe of your ability to embrace life fully, both its light and shadowed aspects. Even in the toughest circumstances, your smile endures, and your kindness remains steadfast. This rare quality you possess is uniquely yours, a defining feature. If you were to offer an exchange of hearts, your heart for mine, you may not fully realize how deeply committed I am to your happiness. I would willingly sacrifice anything necessary to ensure you find joy. You hold a place in my heart that is of immeasurable value. In my eyes, you are nothing short of a self-made individual who serves as a beacon of inspiration. For a long time, I've carried an unspoken truth that I want you to know: I am unwavering in my loyalty. While I could have sought pleasure with you or someone else secretly, I couldn't bring myself to act in that way. When I commit to someone, my commitment remains steadfast, unless they betray or act in a way that breaks that bond. Yet with you, there exists a profound soul connection that transcends easy explanation, despite the outward appearances that may suggest otherwise. I've moved forward with my life, finding joy in running a successful business and enjoying material abundance. However, none of these accomplishments can ever overshadow the significance you hold in my life. Your ethical standards and unwavering self-respect are qualities that are becoming increasingly rare in today's world. Too often, people are willing to cross moral boundaries or compromise their integrity in pursuit of their desires or to satisfy their greed. Yet, you remain a beacon of virtue and a true example of what it means to hold on to one's dignity, even amidst the shadows that have clouded our connection. I want you to know that I have been working diligently behind the scenes, not just to improve aspects of my life, but also to repair the bond between us that may have suffered. It has been a labor of love, a deep commitment to bring balance to our relationship. Acknowledging the imbalance within our connection is essential to restoring the harmony it so desperately needs. I am fully aware of the inequality that has shaped our interactions. You've consistently expressed the desire for justice and fairness in our connection, and it is my sincere intention to provide exactly that. I deeply admire you and your magnetic energy. Your captivating presence has inspired me to embark on a journey of self-improvement, striving to align myself with the remarkable qualities and energy you possess. For a long time, I held back from openly expressing love, fearing that such vulnerability might open me up to being hurt. This fear stemmed from a scarcity mindset, a belief that love could deplete me. Over time and with reflection, I realized the falsehood of this belief. Our love, our connection, is an extraordinarily powerful force. Your presence in my life is like a divine blessing, a gift that has illuminated my path. Through you, I've learned a fundamental truth: love is transformative, affecting not only the recipient but also the giver. You have been an agent of profound change in my life, and for this, I am deeply grateful. I am deeply grateful. The misconception that power lies in dominating others has given way to a profound understanding. True power and stability emanate from within, from a place of self-assurance and security. It is my earnest wish that we, as a couple, find the strength to mutually uplift and nurture each other. Love, care, and romance shall be our guiding lights as we embark on this journey of mutual replenishment. Our connection has faced its share of challenges, and I recognize that it might have seemed as though I have been inactive or disengaged. I fully understand, and I am genuinely committed to rectifying this disparity. I hold you in high esteem, finding your magnetic energy truly captivating. To match your wonderful qualities and energy, I am actively engaged in personal growth and self-improvement. For the longest time, I hesitated to openly express love because I was plagued by the fear of vulnerability. I believed that sharing love with someone granted them the power to hurt me. Yet, I've come to realize that this was a limiting and misguided perspective. You, with your presence and the depth of our connection, have illuminated a profound truth: love has the power to transform both the recipient and the giver. You have been an instrument of change in my life, and I am profoundly grateful for that. I've also come to understand that real power and stability don't come from trying to control or dominate others. True strength emerges from within, from a place of self-assurance and inner security. My deepest desire is for our relationship to be a source of mutual fulfillment, where we nourish each other with love, care, and romance. In this way, we can both experience the richness and depth of the connection we share.